Hello, monsters about, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 16. I literally just looked at the save number and I think it's 16. I'm like 90% sure. Anyway, last time we beat up Marathi centre packing. Malice has turned up though. I'm a little bit perturbed that he's managed to make his, because he starts up here, doesn't he? And he's managed to wake his mate all the way down. Which is just very weird, but fine, whatever. I don't care. So hemorrhoid, arch bottom, more like, you know what I mean? Because of the hemorrhoid. Anyway, the what? Oh, I don't know. I don't. You've pretty much got everything I want you to have. So more control. I might just tick you. I'll get that. Not really that bothered. Right, you can have hawkish precision. Hawkish precision. And we'll get scouting there. Right, we could send Malice packing. That's tempting. I was tempted to just, you know, kill all the Dark Elves. But I feel like once your campaign gets to like turn 110 or so, you've probably already won, haven't you? Like, all it is now is just semantics. I don't really have to worry about the Dark Elves. They're not really a concern. They're more just an annoyance. A vague irritation. What I could do is give this all to Tyrion and let him deal with it. And I am slightly tempted to do that, but I just know that that is realistically just going to make my life worse. So anyway, we need to deal with Malice. He's going to take out Tordra Nil, which again, I don't really care about. We could upgrade the gates. Could do. Don't have a lot more money left, but we are making 12 grand a turn, which is super. Very nice. And eeny, meeny, miny, I don't know, that one. That one? Well, let's go with that, sure. Sully's doing great. I tell you what, I really like the Phoenix Court. It's definitely a mechanic I think that CA should take and run with. We could grab this just so we can see all factions we have a trade agreement with. The only thing I would say is that a lot of these are very weak. They're not particularly interesting. You know, that's you know, I look at these and I think, I don't really care. Like for example, influence +1 per turn for every 2 council of noble seats running up claim the Phoenix Court. Now, considering that there are, so you get 2, 3, 4, 5. Because at most, if you owned all of the council of noble seats, you get 5 influence. Now, considering the fact that Sully is giving us 6 a turn for doing nothing. That does feel quite piddly, doesn't it? If they said +1 for each seat you earned, fine. It's just, I get that they don't want to make it overpowered. I get that. Makes sense. I just feel that maybe they've gone a little bit too far in the opposite direction. They've made it a little bit underwhelming. Which, in fairness, is very in keeping with what Creative Assembly do. So maybe I shouldn't be that hard on them. But there we go. Right, Sully, I'm not going to worry about you. Commandment available down here. We'll rebuild Lost Splendor.
Time for a reckoning.
Exactly. And we're going to send you boys to go and beat up old what's his fate. Well, Sunak can...
Smash it to ruins.
You failed, Sunak. Not for the first time. Where is Jacob? Jacob, where are you? Where are you, creepy little shit? Can you imagine Jacob Rees-Mogg living in your house? It would be like your house is haunted, but not by a ghost.
And worthy cause.
Just by a creepy Victorian man.
Have courage.
Oh, you know, I would try, but it would be very... Just walking into the kitchen and him just standing in the corner, it'd be fucking terrifying. It scared the shit out of me. I don't know how long he'd survive. You know, reactively, I would pelt him with something just out of sheer panic. Whenever just the sheer panic of seeing something like that looming in out of a corner at you. Ooh, gives me the willies. It does. Yeah, we did think that might happen, didn't we? We had an inkling.
I have little choice but to listen to your inane babbling.
Dude, not how you talk to ladies. Thank you. Sure. They're offering you money for military access, Teclis. You need to... I know in the inevitable movie adaptation of this campaign, you'll be played by Benedict Cumberbuns, but still, you don't need to channel Sherlock all the time. In fact, it's probably better if you don't.
Ready. If you will it, standing by.
I'm a little bit concerned about Boudica there, just because the garrison's not great. But Teclis
Consider it done.
could certainly meander. Is there any decent place to ambush? Not really, no. If we meander down this way, absolute worst case, they go for the... In fact, we could cut them off at the pass, couldn't we? If we come down this way and be like, come at me, bro. Oh my god, how many spiky hydras have you got, Malice? You absolute lunatic.
Magic in purest form.
What are you thinking? Okay, we can grab the Shrine of Cain. Let's grab that bad boy. Oh, I would love to, but I don't really want to.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Okay, if we can get Ed up here to help.
Princess.
I would really like to get these guys fighting each other, but it's actually improving because the prejudice is slowly dwindling away. Never mind. It does look... Oh, it does look like... Oh, you've only got one settlement left, but you're still alive. But it does look like the lizards are slowly consuming the humans. Lustria for the lizards, you know? Which is fine. Oh my goodness, look at all this. You're doing very well for yourself. Yep, it looks like the Order Tide is doing very well. There are... Obviously the north is quite a little bit chaotic, but they don't... The Chaos... I mean, the Dark Elves and the Chaos don't like each other anyway. Although weirdly, you are getting on. It's not really my concern, to be honest. Vanya, what I might do is hop you out.
I agree.
Thank you. And then you can sit here in ambush stance and see if you can... Maybe they might head in this direction thinking they can get a nice easy sack. And they won't. Oh yeah, I don't know what to do with you. I've just ticked you, haven't I? So you know what, you're fine. Also, I don't need to worry about you guys anymore. Sully, you still got 19 turns. So again, I don't need to worry about you. Let's go and send Jacob to haunt those guys. And Sunak has... Okay, we've actually... Scarbrand's suicidal assault on our forces, or our settlement, Numas, really did not do him much good, because he just ended up losing a couple of settlements. We can send more guys over there to help as well. Looks like the dwarves are pushing back. Basically, we're doing quite well for ourselves here. Also, keeping an eye on you. Got my eye on you, mate. Do I get... You know what? I do quite like the frozen turkeys. Yeah. When I'm playing as them, when I'm fighting them, they're a pain in the... Well, actually, the turkeys aren't too bad. It's the... Not the frozen... Oh, fuck, I forgot about you. Why do you have so many giants? No, don't have that many giants, please. I don't want to deal with that many giants. It's bullshit. It's such bullshit.
Shyish, come forth. Forgive me.
Oh, I can never stay mad at you. I guess I can construct an outpost. I will construct an outpost. I mean, the thing is, to get victory, all we really need to do is now do 20, well, actually 19 settlements. I do not think that... I was really hoping for Warhammer 3 they would get some interesting victory conditions, and they just phoned it in again.
I am Teclis, High Lore Master.
I get it. There's a lot of factions. I just feel like each individual faction should have a way of winning, or alternatively, I think this is a really good way of bringing the crisis in there as kind of like being the bow to tie on the top of your campaign. That could have been the icing on the cake, and they just didn't really do it, did they? Which is a real shame, because I really wanted... It always feels like Total War has a problem with its end game, doesn't it? The end game does kind of drag. Like, you've already won, basically. It's just a case of moving your armies into position. Hello? You coming for me, are you? Alright, good. Turkey squadron is go. Gonna just basically harass the shit out of them. They did unfortunately move. But that's okay because some of their archers are in the way. And ooh, they had a bad time. Not many killed though. In fact, only one, I believe. But they'll all have lost a lot of health and be easy pickings for a flock of doom, or chain lightning, or well, you get the idea. Just they're all trying to dodge. They're dodging all over the place. They're desperately trying to dodge the incoming bombardment. Why they don't advance, I don't know. I think their best chance, charge me. They do have reinforcements time, but they're not. There's not enough reinforcements. Plus, of course, they're all half dead anyway. So hanging around isn't really helping them. It just means I can chip them away more. That's exactly what I'm doing. So far so good, although we are taking a little bit of damage from those blood rack reducers, and the crossbows as well are not being particularly kind. And there's Malice himself. I haven't played Malice in ages. Probably should be the next Dark Elf I play. Good old Malice. I don't know if his mechanic is any good. I remember it not being great. Deathmaster Snitches was better, wasn't it? This game would have all the good mechanics. I think Deathmaster Snitch's mechanic is interesting because it's kind of just a nice big buff, isn't it? And it's also quite fun because there's a lot of choice there. I think that's what the Skaven mechanics always seem to have a lot of choice. Like Deathmaster Snitch has got the, you know, what sneaky things are you gonna do? You got the Ikit Claw, who's got all of the buffing up your weapon teams. You got Clan Molder, Throt, where you're mutating your units. All that stuff is really fun. And Malice, you kind of got this, I can't remember, it's like a dial thing, isn't it? It's like, one way it's like going demon hard, and the other way is going dark elf hard? I don't know. But there's a bunch of negatives. There's only really it's not really a choice there, is there? Really? It's kind of a limited choice to make. Not as good. Maybe had they done something about chaos gifts, you know, mixing that in, Malice getting chaos, like if he's giving in to his chaos side, he's getting more powerful. Sort of attacky bonuses, army bonuses, and then if he's trying to keep that demon under control, it's a little bit more sort of economy bonuses, and maybe he's getting better relations with Dark Elves and stuff. I don't know, something like that just might be fun. Just having some choices, but yeah, it's only it's a sort of a binary run with Malice, isn't it? I think that's personally, I think, is the problem. We have some incoming not infantry, the opposite of infantry, cavalry, incoming cavalry. Some Cold One Knights charging. I do like Cold One Knights. I just think they're neat, and they're not great, but I think they're neat. So we're going to countercharge with some Horned Ones, who are better. Hot Raptor on Raptor action. Oh, Scalies will be wanking themselves dry. Then over here we've got Scourge Runner Chariots being charged down by yet more Horned Ones. So far so good. And now things are starting to get into range of the Sisters. The Sisters are going to cut down anything that gets anywhere near their radius of attack. Oh, yeah, see these guys. Ooh, no, that's rough. That's rough. Bad idea. And you do have shields, they're just not very good. So they died really quickly. We've left Malice because most of his infantry's dead, and we're not doing very much damage to his Hydras, to be honest. Not enough to really keep them back. So we basically need to lure them into range of our Sisters so they can just shred them with their missile fire, and that will not be difficult. Although Malice has brought 1, 2, 3, 4 spiky Hydras, 1 normal Hydra, a blood rack Medusa. Good times. And then Malice himself, of course. So now The spiky hydras are anti-large. They've got 30 bonus first life, which is actually very good, because obviously that bonus, that increased their melee attack and their weapon strength. So that's very good. These guys are just armor piercing, but they do have flame breath, and they've also got the heal per second. So effectively, if they get reduced below 50% of their hit points, they have a high chance to basically heal up again. And they also have regeneration as well, so they are an absolute nightmare to bring down. And they've got the fire breath as well. The spiky hydras don't have that, but they do make everyone sad. So that's something, I guess. We're going to move our single characters, all the single ladies out here. Poor old, just Obama, only 3,500 hit points. Meanwhile, Hemara, 4,000. She's in rude health there. Also has a horse. Poor old Obama has to yander around on foot. Basically, we need to intercept these hydras before they reach our lines, because should they crash into our swordmasters, then, I mean, their swordmasters will be fine, but I was like, you know, probably best to throw the characters in there first. Ooh, Bane Head Reaper. He ain't reaping heads no mo. Nope, he dead. He is dead. Then and come our Turkey Squadron comes in. We've got Larry, we've got Obama, we've got Hemara in there as well, just charging in. We've debuffed them, so they got the Withering, so they've got less armor. Hemara is not a muscle mummy, so her weapon strength is only 750. Pitiful. But that's fine. And Malice have got, now Malice can become, he can go demon form, there we go. He can go demon form, which basically gives him white hair. So that's his demon form. Unfortunately for Malice, he is getting absolutely destroyed by the sisters. Hemara comes in, intercepts him. He's taking... Why did Hemara... You took a lot of arrows there. I'm not entirely sure why. Your horse has got an arrow embedded in its brain, which is probably not going to help. Hemara is winning this engagement, mostly thanks to missile fire, but we might need Larry just to come in and... Oh, look at that. He just kill-stealed. Hemara was already there, and he's going to claim all the kudos for taking him down. Never mind. As we chase down the last of the Hydras, just to make sure we pick them off. I don't... Were we ambushing? Were we not? I can't remember. Was he marching? Was he not? I don't think he was marching. Well, either way, we'll kill off as many as possible, and then we can retake my goddamn city. Well, Malice, you came a long way just to die.
Release the captives.
I'll be taking my town back now, thank you very much.
Do not test my patience. Deliver your message.
I don't know who you are, mate. Genuinely have no idea. Yeah, I thought that might be happening.
My prowess is
God damn it, Tyrion. Can you not do one... Can you not exterminate one horde of giants? Is that really... Oh, you are actually moving in to try and stop him. More armor piercing, weapon damage, which is fine.
Princess of the
Eds,
ASUS.
I need you up here ASAP, mate. A fucking sap.
Teclis, High Loremaster.
Okay, let's retake Tordranil. Oh, it did work.
We stand ready for action.
Boudica's here.
ASUS, attack!
Vanya, go and deal with this little problem for me, would you? Thank you. Trying a little re-invasion, are we? Not on my fucking watch. Boudica Spite Heart. Now, unfortunately, Vanya, not the greatest person to send up against this. I thought maybe she could snipe Boudica, but to be honest, looking at the stat difference, I'm thinking probably not. Probably should get her out of there, really. And probably doesn't help all those harpies and also missile units are also taking pot shots at her, so we'll get her out of there. Seems like a bad choice, although that laser did do a lot of damage, killed a lot of harpies there, so we'll lure them back into range of our... Where is the... there we go. 14 kills? It's not bad. It's not bad. And we will target Boudica. She chases after Vanya. Ooh, direct hits. She's coming in, although for some reason the archers are going for the harpies first. I do not think they are the biggest threat. There we go, the harpies now dispatched. And Boudica is taking a huge amount of damage there. Gets the fire breath off, but does minimal damage to our spearmen. And in return, Boudica goes down. Ish. Sort of. Well, she's running away anyway. That's the main thing. Oh, laser. Oh, the laser clocked her right up the jacksie. Very nice. Meanwhile, the Fireborn charging out of the trees and running down those shades, which I've got no defense against, really. And we do have a couple of Slanesh units charging in to our spear line. But the Silver Guard are just very tanky boys with 51 melee defense and 85 armor. They are just very hard to bring down. And with archers and Sisters of Avalon at their back, it means that those Slanesh units should be dispatched fairly quickly. The only real threat we have here is the Shades. And even then, I mean, the Fireborn have already run down 2 units, and we're now going to start running down the rest. Vanya manages to dodge some fire. Here come the Dragon Princes just running those emo boys down. Ooh, that's going to sting.
Incoming charge!
Roger's just mopping up the old, what's his face? Big old spider monster thing. Cyber demon thingy-majig. What the fuck are those called? Soul grinders, that's it. I knew it was soul something. The Temple Guard moving out of the cover of the trees to go and hunt down some more Shades. Fireborn have actually, I think, probably the MVP of this battle. Just really good. Charged out those trees. The thing is, there's very little to stop them. The only thing that might have stopped them is like the Soul Grinder or something, and that charged directly into my spear line, which meant that the Fireborn were basically free to go hunting for Shades, and have managed to accomplish that very, very well. Exemplary, some may say. And there we go, the enemy army breaks and runs. Unless it disintegrated. Vanya did take a lot of damage though. Let's take the replenishment. Just to be on the safe side. Do we finish you off? Yeah, I think we do.
Rally to me, ASUS!
I need a mage for this army.
We have no need for prisoners. We stand ready for action. Landing.
Prisoners? No. Mages?
Loyal subject.
Yeah, mages would probably be a good idea. We can get a good one as well. Limber Conductor? I don't know about Incendiary. I wouldn't mind some bombardment stuff. Like maybe, because that gives you Glittering Robe and Transmutation of Lead as well. So let's get
Mage
you.
of Ulthuan. What do you require?
Burning Head, please. I do. You know what? I do like Flamestorm just because it goes on forever.
Agreed.
Okay, we'll put you in that army to give you a little bit more stuff, and we do have more Dark Elves hanging around, basically.
High
being a pain
Elven
in the ass.
Archmage.
If I land here and ambush, I'm wondering if maybe we can lure him in. Because if I attack them... Well, no, actually, I could attack them. No, I can't. But Malekith will probably land here, and his army's not that good.
Sathari's servant.
It's not a very good army. Oh, we've got nothing. Not a sausage. Dear, let's sort... Oh, God. The fuck have I got? Oh, because that's what they've got. Right, okay. Can I guess I can't do anything with those. Seer Staff of Safri is meh. I'll give us Armour of Calador though. Forbidden Rod is good. You now. Okay, that's fine for you. What does everyone else have though? You've got, okay, your armor's actually your stuff is pretty good. I mean, I can give you that as well. I don't really like mages. Don't really need to get into combat, really. So you'll be fine there. Just stay in ambush. I bet Malekith really wants the Shrine of Cain because he loves that shit. He loves that fucking Shrine of Cain. Right, you didn't take Tor Soroya. I'm really hoping that Tyrion will deal with this problem. Can you deal with it, Tyrion? Can you? Can you deal with this problem? And Neltharion. Are you... Whoa, you've actually got a decent stack there.
Scintillating.
Well, yeah, it is. I'm hopeful. I've got big hopes. Big hopes there. Is there anyone else we can maybe get a deal with?
Highborn, the Sisters of Twilight.
Miao Ying, I rarely permit such low company. The storm.
Oh, you and Teclis are going to like a house on fire.
Can
Which, I mean, have you ever been inside a house on fire?
You an audience,
That's basically
so
how you're going to get on.
Don't waste our time.
Let's get a military alliance with
must.
you guys. Because I think we can be friends.
Ready.
And that'll be fine. Oh. They've taken the Witchwood. Oh no, ladies. I'm really tempted to go and help you, but...
Can I offer assistance?
Mostly again because I quite like the mean one being angry at me, threatening me. That's kind of my kink. Probably. That, or it's a psychological thing that needs to be worked on.
I await your orders.
Don't waste your breath. Your words cannot move me.
Peace. Well, I would, but unfortunately, as soon as the lizards have eaten you, I'm hoping they'll eat Marathi. And not in a sexy way. Hello, Tyrion. You're going to come... Well, I mean, I would fight that, but to be honest, watching the AI fight each other is often a massive... just brain fuck, because they're terrible at it. Guarantee they'll just watch each other. They'll meander around until I turn up. And it's almost like the boss has arrived. Oh shit, quick, look busy. We forgot we could see what we were doing. Fuck! Right, wasn't paying attention, was I? No, where the fuck is that? Marta. Holy fuck, how the fuck did you get that far in? Oh, I swear to God. I can... Right, one of our merchant ships forced to anchor, blah blah blah. We could get favoured by Calador. Income from industry buildings. Haggle for a better price. We could insult them and keep the grandeur. I'm going to keep the X. Fuck you. Fuck you. Where's Martek? Over there. Of course it
Lady
is.
of the Phoenix Court.
Oh, and you're busy for 2 turns. Lovely. Okay, I'm just going to cancel that, aren't I? Well, it's not ideal.
Princess of the Azul. Can I offer assistance?
Okay, let's get
The
you.
winds are rising.
I serve the Phoenix King, treading lightly. Protect
Okay,
our
let's go and deal with this problem, I guess.
Let us begin.
Let's move you guys over here. I was watching this army over here. Obviously, I was not paying attention. There's 2. Where the fuck did they even come from? They didn't even spawn anywhere near me. Why the fuck is the AI so fucking player biased that it can't do anything but attack the player endlessly? The fact that those Estalian rebels decided to go for me rather than just... that really did piss me off. Because it's so blatant.
Awaiting orders.
It's so fucking blatant.
My infinite knowledge is yours.
It's just kind of exhausting to deal with all the time.
I bring Azurian's fire.
The AI is not playing a game against itself. It's actively trying to take you out. That's all it cares about.
High Loremaster of Hoeth.
I mean, at least they managed to deal with that as something.
Navigating.
Thanks, I guess. What's the corruption they doing? Slowly decreasing? Just like, why? I can't even remember if I declared war on them or they declared war on me. I think I attacked them at sea, didn't I?
By the White Tower.
I guess they're literally not at war with anyone else, are they?
What do you get?
Oh, apart from Estalia, of course. Oh, I could peace out with them. Alright, fuck off.
Right.
Problem is, they'll probably just sit around, but at least that'll give me time to recruit more
waiting.
stuff. And then kill them later. I swear to God, it's so just like fucking exhausting.
Be quick about it.
It's definitely better than it used to be. I'll give them that. When Warhammer 3 came out, it was fucking awful.
I see your fatigue.
Will you kill them for me? Oh, it's only minus 5.5. They're pretty close. I suspect it's because they've eaten a lot of their enemies, so they don't have to worry about them. Mind you, he's still got some settlements in the mountains down here, isn't he? But it looks like they are converging and exterminating the last visages of humanity.
Master of
Good.
magic.
Teclis, do we think
My
you can
vision
take
brings
out
faith.
multiple armies? Now, it's a lot of infantry. I'm feeling pretty good about that, to be honest. I really am. Genuinely feeling like we can probably knock that out of the park. You have got all the skills now. I'll give you that one just to keep you busy. I guess that kind of makes sense. Right. Do we want to do... yeah, let's go for it.
Destroy them.
Worst case, everyone dies. Oh. Okay, I'll explore the island. I'll kill you. We'll take the replenishment, and with any luck, get a nice bonus. Nice Brucey bonus.
I foresaw this victory.
Did you? Good, okay, no. Just money. Just money, never mind. Okay. It says Pyrrhic victory. It knows we can do this. We just need to kill it. Now, with any luck, you are flying? I don't think you are flying. Rubbish. That's a shame. But Malekith will be flying. Are you guys flying? What's your speed? 66, 66. I don't know. I think that probably means they're just mounted. I don't think that means they're flying, which means Malekith is flying, which means Turkey Squadron can just pluck him out of the air. No problem. Just get the shit kicked out of him by multiple turkeys. And then we can kill off the rest of these, because most of this is infantry, right? So we can just Flock of Doom, just throw frozen pigeons at them, and also hit them with the lightning shit, and then what's left will be picked off by the Sisters of Avalon, as is tradition. That, however, is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.